Record keeper crystals have triangles etched on the faces of the termination. Usually they are quartz, but occasionally they can appear on other crystals such as ruby and kunzite. One can access vast amounts of information using these crystals. It is not so much that the crystal itself holds the information, it is more a direct link to an atmospheric layer above us that holds every vibration ever vibrated on the planet. These crystals give you a direct interface with this library of knowledge held within the Akashic layer and will connect you with information that is relevant to your path in life. To access a record keeper crystal, hold one in your hand and empty your head of all thoughts, except for if you have any questions. Concentrate on your breath and relax. Let any thoughts, visions or sensations filter through, but try not to analyze them until after your session is complete. It is important to stay within the flow, catch and surf the wave of information as it occurs. Record keeper crystals are quite rare. Most of these will just have one or two triangles on the termination faces, and often they are quite small. As is with the case for a lot of crystals, there is a lot of misinformation out there regarding record keeper crystals. One of the most common ones is where a crystal forms, say with candlestick cascading type formation, and has lots of sort of triangles within that formation, so the crystal has formed with triangular shape and form, but those are not actually record keeper crystals. They are very beautiful crystals and no less valid. However, if it is a record keeper crystal you are after with the properties that I have discussed earlier, then you really do need to make sure you've got a genuine record keeper. So, to use an analogy, if a record keeper crystal could represent a four-wheel drive Jeep, perfect for getting you up that rocky mountain road, whereas if a cascading quartz, say, represents a sports car, while the sports car may eventually get you up the mountain track, the record keeper Jeep will get you up there a lot easier, as that is what it is designed to do. Another type of crystal that is often misrepresented as being a record keeper crystal is the type of amethyst from Bolivia, and other crystals can have these same markings as well, and those markings that I'm now talking about are upside down recessed triangles. They can be fairly deep and they are called record keepers by some, but really to my feeling these are more doorways into the crystal, not record keepers. And just to confuse issues just a little bit more, there is a type of record keeper crystal called a trigonic record keeper crystal, and these have lots and lots of upside down triangles on them. But these triangles on the trigonic crystals, they're just like either lightly embossed or slightly etched, and usually on the smaller side. They're not really recessed deep doorways, so they can be easily identified. Another type of record keeper crystal I'll talk about now is called a master record keeper. Master record keepers are exceptionally rare, but when you do find them, what they have on them is many triangles. Sometimes it's smaller triangles on larger triangles, or triangles within triangles, but basically you'll know one when you see one. Well, that's it for the record keeper video. Please do feel free to ask any questions in the comments below. I do moderate the comments, as I'm sure all of you have seen very silly comments on YouTube, and I just try and keep this channel clear of such silliness. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks very much for watching.